Welcome to our latest episode, folks. We've got an exciting treat for you today. We're bringing a new character onto our stage, a certain individual who will bring a vivacious flair and a sprinkle of quirkiness to our baking escapades. Meet Sir Michael Wumbum, a famed baker from London, recognised for his unconventional baking methods. Imagine a refined man, silver-haired, always impeccably attired, with a spark in his eyes that hints at hidden depths. Sir Michael is a celebrated figure in the baking arena, renowned not just for his culinary skills, but his unique attitude towards baking. When we say unique, we truly mean it. Sir Michael has been known to incorporate humour into his methods, like the time he claimed that farting into cakes can aid in utilising residual gas, an eccentric technique that adds levity to our process. While we can't attest to the science behind this, it surely injects a dose of hilarity into our baking. But don't be misled by his oddities. Sir Michael is an expert in his field, and his baked goods are as tasteful as they're creative. So let's jump into this episode, where we'll be learning from a maestro, but with a light-hearted twist. Stay tuned. Picture this: a grand kitchen in the heart of London, bustling with activity and filled with the aroma of freshly baked goods. Morning light bathes the kitchen in warmth, and chefs in white uniforms are busily darting about. The clatter of pots and pans, an orchestra of sounds fills the air. An array of vibrant ingredients decorates the countertops amidst the intoxicating scent of melting chocolate and fresh cream. A peculiar sound interrupts the rhythm, a flatulent noise inciting silence. Heads turn, curious brows furrowed. Then laughter erupts, resounding off the stone walls. The camera reveals the source: Sir Michael Wumbum, renowned for his eccentric baking techniques. Caught mid-fart into a cake, Sir Michael grins sheepishly, his face flushing red. "Just a little secret," he quips, his voice resonating through the kitchen, stirring another wave of laughter. His unconventional method of utilising leftover gas leaves some amused, others sceptical. Despite this, we choose traditional methods for our lard jam puddings and cheese shrines. Safe, reliable recipes that have withstood the test of time. Our exploration of world of baking to be both entertaining and educative. Buckle up, folks. If you thought that was surprising, wait till you see the recipes we have in store for you. Have you ever tried making lard jam puddings or cheese shrines at home? If not, then get ready to embark on an extraordinary culinary journey. We're going to take you through a step-by-step guide on concocting these two distinctive delicacies. The first on the menu is the lard jam puddings. This extraordinary dessert is a delightful marriage of sweet and savoury, a dish that radiates warmth and comfort. It is the kind of dessert that conjures memories of home, of festive seasons, and family gatherings. It's a perfect dessert that simply melts in your mouth, giving you the right balance of sweetness with an unexpected twist of savoury lard. Next, we have the cheese shrines. This isn't your ordinary appetizer. It's a dish that screams creativity and versatility. Crafted with an assortment of cheeses, the cheese shrines are a sight to behold and a taste to relish. Each bite offers a different flavour, texture, and experience. It's an innovative appetizer that is as pleasing to the eye as it is to the palate. These two dishes might seem unconventional at first, yet they are packed with an array of flavours that will surprise and delight your taste buds. Each bite reveals a different layer of taste, a different facet of the culinary world. We promise you, these aren't just dishes but an unforgettable gastronomic journey. So, get ready to learn the secrets of these unique and delicious recipes. Before we dive into the cheese shrines recipe, let's pause to discuss an infamous incident that illustrates the eccentricity of our baker. This story is about the Bell Pum incident involving a fellow baker. As the tale goes, a night of drinking led Miss Bell Pum to a bizarre decision. She allowed 600 infants to pee into a cauldron, a choice she undoubtedly regrets. The ordeal didn't stop there. She ended up vomiting into the cauldron, creating a disgusting brew. Through a series of misfortunes, this mixture ended up in a cake served at a school bake sale, leading to a sequence of vomit incidents. This event is a permanent marker in baking history, reminding us of the importance of responsibility and sobriety in the kitchen. With this cautionary tale in mind, let's return to our recipes. Up next, the cheese shrines. The first recipe we'll tackle is the lard jam puddings, a delightful fusion of old and new. These sweet puddings are moist and rich. You'll need flour, baking powder, sugar, lard, a large egg, milk, vanilla extract, and lard jam. We'll start by preheating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. and prepping a muffin tin. Sift the dry ingredients together for a smooth texture. In another bowl, whisk the lard, egg, milk and extract. Gently incorporate this into the dry mix, careful not to over-mix. Fill each mould halfway with the batter, add a spoonful of lard jam, then cover with more batter. They're to be baked. Bake until golden, around 20-25 minutes. Check for doneness with a skewer. If it's clean, you're good to go. After baking, allow them to cool slightly. Serve them as per your preference, either warm or cold. That's how you make lard jam puddings, a recipe that's sure to turn heads at any gathering. Now let's move on to cheese shrines. Now we'll dive into the cheese shrines recipe. Picture a mound of cheese, shaped into a shrine and chilled to perfection. A culinary artwork that is the cheese shrine. This unique dish is sure to impress at any gathering. Let's dive into the ingredients. You'll need 200 grams of cream cheese and 100 grams cheddar cheese. A tablespoon of honey adds a hint of sweetness, while mustard lends tang. A tablespoon of softened butter ensures cohesion. Blend the ingredients together for that velvety texture, then mould your shrines. You can shape them as domes, towers or mounds. Add decorative patterns to bring an artistic touch. Chill your shrines in the fridge for 30 minutes. This ensures they maintain their shape when served. When ready, place them on crackers or bread rounds. Garnish with herbs or edible flowers for elegance. And there you have it, cheese shrines. Now both of these recipes can be enjoyed separately, but they're even better together. Now that we have our lard jam puddings and cheese shrines, it's time to put them together. Visualize the tantalizing fusion of flavors when the luxurious lard jam puddings meet the sharp, creamy cheese shrines. The pudding's sweetness finds a perfect partner in cheese's tanginess, stirring a melody of flavors that twirls on your taste buds. Ponder sinking your teeth into a plush, warm pudding. The exterior's golden crust crumbles to reveal the potent sweetness of the lard jam that is mellowed by the pudding's buttery softness. Next, picture taking a bite of the cheese shrine. The cream cheese and cheddar blend lend a tangy counterbalance to the pudding's sweetness, with honey adding an unexpected layer of complexity. Don't limit yourself to one combination. Take turns trying different bites. Perhaps a bite of cheese followed by a spoonful of pudding, or a single bite with both for an adventurous twist. The variation in textures and tastes promises an unforgettable gastronomic journey. After all, these are merely feel free to explore and stumble upon your own preferred way to relish these two exquisite recipes. The potential for creating culinary marvels is boundless, promising an experience as enjoyable to eat as it is to prepare. Enjoy the unique combination of lard jam puddings and cheese shrines. Now, let's take a brief respite from our culinary journey to share a humorous tale involving Ms. Bell Pum's sibling, Howvey, and her offspring, Pole, Noodles, and Zoe. This light-hearted incident happened one day when young Pole, in a moment of mischief, released a fart of such potency that it led to a household-wide evacuation. Amidst the ensuing pandemonium, the ever-calm Ms. Bell Pum was in the process of creating her famed lard jam, a recipe revered in their locale. However, in the commotion, a catastrophic mix-up happened. She inadvertently used baby wee, an exceptionally unique ingredient, instead of the standard lard. This substitution was unknown to Ms. Bell Pum, who proceeded to serve her unique jam at the local church gathering, replacing the traditional holy bread. What followed was a tragicomic spectacle of epic proportions. The congregants, unsuspecting of the contents of the jam, tasted it, and the aftermath was an unfortunate series of mass vomiting, leading to an unplanned and decidedly colourful redecorating of the church interiors. This tale, while narrated in jest, holds a crucial lesson for all of us, bestowed upon by the unfortunate incident, to always verify your ingredients in the kitchen. As we now return to our culinary exploration, remember to keep the baby wee safely out of the kitchen. We've made it to the end of our culinary adventure today. We delved into the art of making lard jam puddings and cheese shrines. The pudding started with a mixture of flour, baking powder and sugar. To this, we added a blend of melted lard, egg, milk and vanilla, creating a smooth mixture. The moulds were halfway filled with this batter, followed by a spoonful of lard jam, and then topped up with more batter. The result? Delectable puddings with a jam-filled centre. Then, we embarked on the cheese shrines, combining cream cheese, cheddar, honey, mustard and softened butter. These were shaped into varying forms and chilled. Served on crackers or bread, They make for a tasty and artistic addition to any meal. Thank you for being part of our journey today. We trust you'll relish the process of creating these recipes. Until our next cooking adventure, happy cooking. Before we wrap up, let's take a trip down memory lane into Sir Michael Wumbum's gastronomic adventures. We'll delve into a tale featuring Ms. Bell Pum's sister, Hove, and her 3 lively children, Pole, Nuddles and Zoe. Pole, known for his mischievous, played a prank on this day that sent him out of the house, but that's not where our story ends. Enter determined Ms. Bell Pum. Amid her frantic preparations for lard jam puddings, a traditional treat for the local church congregation, she made a historical blunder. Instead of lard for her jam, she mistakenly used baby wee. The horror that ensued as this truth was discovered. A mistake that turned a peaceful church gathering into a chaotic spectacle. The jam served to the unsuspecting churchgoers. The result? A theatrical aftermath. The church a canvas, splattered with colours, thanks to unfortunate vomit incidents caused by the jam. So, as we bid adieu today, here's a word of advice. Always double-check your ingredients. Trust us, it saves more than your taste buds. Until we meet again, may your cooking bring and your meals satisfaction, happy cooking and even happier eating.